I was always a gifted student. In middle school, I received honor roll all the time, A's and B's. But still, yet, when I was in middle school, I had an English teacher that told me that I didn't belong in that class. So
Why is that?
She really didn't give me. She basically said that my reading level wasn't up to par. Didn't matter what grades I was currently getting. I do believe that was racism, yes. And it affected me throughout the rest of my high school, middle school, and high school. I didn't think that I was good enough to read, even though my grades were still good. I didn't think I was good enough.
The teacher actually told me, you know, your child is so well behaved, I forget that she's here sometimes. Am I going to call that racism? No, but I am going to call that inattentiveness to, you know, students
that it wasn't the incident itself, but the incident was indicative of a much greater problem in Allentown School District. So we read a list of demands into the record. After that, Superintendent Mayo reached out to Pastor Ben Haley from Union Baptist Church, one of our pastors, and asked for a meeting. We set up a meeting. That meeting was Thursday, April 16th, at Union Baptist Church. It was Superintendent Mayo, the Chief Operating Officer Dave Wildonger, the Executive Director of HR Christine Mazzella, the Director of HR Dave Elkhart, as well as the President and Vice President of the School Board Bob Smith and Ellen Bishop. In the course of our conversation, we asked them, in order to move forward, that they be able to name what the problem in the Allentown School District was. We actually went around the room. Every single person in the room identified racial toxicity as a serious problem in the school district. And subsequent to that meeting, we emailed all parties a request that they name in writing what they were able to name in private, that racial toxicity is a core issue for the school district. If the school district is willing to name the problem in private and not in public, we must once again conclude that you are less concerned with rectifying the situation and building an environment in which all children can thrive than with avoiding the legal ramifications of the systemic racism you have allowed to flourish within your walls. We are here tonight to say this cannot stand, this will not stand. The struggle continues, and we will not be complicit in your destruction of Black and brown students.
Arthur Morton and eventually graduated from Durham High School. Not once during my entire time in the Allentown School District did a teacher or counselor ever talk to me about continuing my education after high school. I not only had good grades, I was a very active student and well committed to extracurricular activities. But the unspoken rule seemed to be that this was only an option for that means attending college was for either white children or straight A students, not for people like me.
I was in the Allentown School District from 2nd to 4th grade. At Roosevelt, my first school, our class included a troubled child and a teacher who couldn't handle him. I don't remember learning much of anything in that class. What I do remember was the constant fights between this student and our teacher, and the teacher's constant breakdowns from stress.
We are here today to tell Mr. Mayo that this community will no longer allow him to simply sweep issues like these under the rug as isolated incidents. We will push back to push forward because racial toxicity has no place in our classrooms, not anymore today. Because our children deserve a quality education that affirms their spirits, provides them with skills to navigate their futures, because our teachers deserve the training and the support that would allow them to deal with the challenges that they face every day in their classrooms. We are here to transform this district. We will not be swept under the rug. We will not go away until every Black and brown and poor white child are provided with the nurturing and the guidance that can lead them away from the school to the prison pipeline towards a brighter tomorrow.